Buenos dias, VC. I have returned for another one of these here vinyl update videos that we do from time to time. I got some stuff once again to show, because, you know, what'd be the point if I didn't? I mean, I have a lot of other stuff that I've never shown on my channel, or even my old channel, that I will eventually start going through and showing after it gets all, you know, organized more. But anywho, the first thing I want to show is something. This is a new edition. They're all new editions, but this is a new artist that I actually didn't have on vinyl at all. I have some CDs that I'd purchased not too long ago. It's an artist I've been getting into a lot lately. I just really love their music. I've been watching a lot of the concert videos, and I actually bought a DVD of one of their concerts, or their movie actually. This was at FYE. I guess it's an exclusive to FYE. They had 3 versions of this, and this was the cheapest one for some reason. It was $21.99. It's the Grateful Dead. And I didn't have any in my collection of the Grateful Dead on vinyl. So, you know, I thought that was really awesome that I should pick some up. Which I've been wanting to do that for a while, and just haven't got around to it. And this is colored vinyl. It says on the sticker, swirls of red, clear, and blue. So, I mean, how can you get any cooler than that? That's an awesome piece of vinyl. And this album is called American Beauty. I couldn't remember the actual title of it. I was trying to tell someone at work, and I knew it had Grateful Dead on the cover, but actually it says American Beauty on the cover. Shows how much I pay attention. So yeah, that's an awesome album. I can't wait to listen to that. I mean, I've heard some of these songs already, like Ripple. Truckin' is on here. I'm very familiar with that song because Dwight Yoakam covered it quite a few years ago. Box of Rain, Sugar Magnolia, Friend of the Devil. Yeah, so this came out in 1970. And the guy at FYE pointed out that it has the barcode on the sticker itself, not actually printed on the back anywhere. So they tried to make it an exact replica of the original, because of course original albums back in the 70s did not have barcodes. So I thought that was cool that he pointed that out. He noticed that. I wouldn't have noticed. This one I about fell completely over. I found this at Half Price Books. It's Casper the Friendly Ghost picture disc, for crying out loud. God bless America for making vinyl records. This, I mean, I'm all about, you know, this kind of stuff. I like picture discs. I like vinyl. I like Casper. I like Cool and Strange. Creepy, if you will. It's not really that creepy, but it's on Peter Pan Records. And it has like a little owl, and Wendy the Good Little Witch is on there. So yeah, I seen that, and it's like, yeah, have to have it. It's got 4 stories featuring Good Luck Isn't Bad, The Creaky Staircase, The Scariest Halloween Ever, and Where Do You Hide in a Haunted House. Now that's something you really ought to think about. So yeah, there's the back cover, which is like the other side of the picture disc. Casper. Amazing. And if that wasn't good enough, this one was Barbie and Her Friends picture disc. This is just hilarious because it's Barbie and Ken and so on. They're around a campfire roasting wieners. So you got Barbie holding a wiener there. Well, I guess that's not Barbie, that's one of her friends. Barbie has a wiener on a stick. And there's the back. The glare off. They've got some pictures there with one of them old Instamatic cameras. But yeah, that's so great because you never know what you're going to run into, and that was well worth going. I wasn't actually going to go to Half Price that day. I was going to FYE. I was looking for a few things, and I didn't actually find a couple of the CDs that I was looking for. I found one of them, but there was a couple other ones I didn't find. And then I bought that Grateful Dead. But I don't know if when you go to a store, if you go out, for something specifically, or if it's just record shopping. At least I feel this way. I feel like if I don't get a certain amount of something, whatever the amount happens to be, I just don't feel satisfied. I feel like I have to go to another store, or I have to, get something else. I'm just not satisfied. That's just me. Maybe it's everyone. So yeah, I wasn't going to go half price, but I didn't find everything I really wanted at the mall. So I'm glad I stopped in. I got those. And then I also picked this up, CCR Chronicle Volume 2. I have Volume 1, and this is an original. I was really surprised to find this anywhere, but I figured maybe I'd run into it at a record show. But, it's like when you're not looking for something is when you find it. And this one's on Fantasy label. But yeah, CCR, I'm sure everyone out there is familiar with CCR, but if you're not for some reason, you really, if you're a completist, you'd want to get all their albums. And they've all been reissued. If you don't, want to try to spend a bunch of money or a bunch of time finding the originals, you could get all the reissues because they're easier to find. They're going to be a little, maybe not a little more pricey, but anyway, you'd want to start off, if you're a new fan, with Chronicle Volume 1 and then Volume 2. This one has Susie Q Part 2, which is great, and it's on Good Golly Miss Molly, which is one of my favorite CCR songs because they do it so great. Tombstone Shadow, Walk on Water, Born on the Bayou. Cotton Fields is another one of my favorite ones. The Midnight Special, Pagan Baby, Molina, Looking for a Reason. Every song on here is great. Actually, every song CCR does is great, as my opinion. Then I also picked up this album. I'm not sure. I don't think I have this. I know this is one of their best ones. And I think Eddie Trunk, if you're familiar with him, I think he said that this is one of their best ones. This is Y&T Black Tiger. And it was only $1.99, so whether I had it or not, I was going to pick it up. Because this one has Hell or High Water. I'm familiar with that song. And Barroom Boogie. I used to have I still have the Open Fire Live album, which has the live version of that on it. So yeah, Y&T is a very underrated band. They never actually broke through like some of the other bands in the 80s. They had one hit with Summertime Girls, which is a great song, great video. But they had so many good songs, like Mean Streak is like one of my favorite songs. And then Lipstick and Leather is another good one. They got so many good songs. I don't know what my cat is doing over there. He's lost his mind, I think. Okay, the last one I have to show. He's not even usually down here. I have two cats, and the black one sort of lays by the door. But the white one's not usually down here, and he's down here acting strange. There they go up the stairs. Okay. Sorry I get sidetracked because I'm afraid they're going to mess with my records. They don't have any claws. They don't have any front claws. But the black one especially likes to, do this on the records. It's like, stop that. Once I get them all in shelves, like behind me here, that won't be an issue. But right now, it just irks me. Anyway, the last record I want to show, I don't think I have this, and I don't think my girlfriend has it. I bought it. If she wants it, she can have it. She's going to check and see. But anyway, it's Alice in Wonderland. And this one is the one with the book. She collects those. And this is like my favorite one to get just because it's like the psychedelic one. As far as the story and the cover and the music too. But this one has all the pages in it. I'm not going to go through the pages here for the story. And it has I'm Late, which everyone knows that song probably. The Unbirthday song. Did I show the back? But yeah, Alice in Wonderland. And this was $1.99. Some thrift stores, I've said this before, they'll see a Disney record or something they think's collectible. And I'm not saying that those aren't collectible to some people, but they overprice them at thrift stores occasionally. So that was a decent price. So that's the last of my ramblings for this video. I will be making probably one more just to catch up on everything. I have a tendency to do that. I'll let it go for a little while and then I'll make 2 or 3 videos in a row. You know, I just get in the mood to do it, and I just try to crank them out. So, yeah. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for my subscribers who have. Hope everyone is keeping cool in the air conditioning out there. It's pretty warm today. It's on the weekend on Sunday. Tomorrow's back to work day. Yeehaw. And we can't wait. So, in the meantime, listen to some vinyl and share it with your friends. And we'll see you in the next, this video thing.